Dairy, of course, is everything to do with the acquisition of the milk, like from the Natal Midlands area, traditionally the manufacturing of milk-based products, cheeses, yogurts and the likes. And then they have a serious business in water production, which they bought from Nestle. That's the Pure Life brand. That one does very well. It's bottom priced at the market, but of course the Nestle brand is extremely helpful. It has a market cap of 3.5 billion rand, a price to earnings ratio lowish at 9.93, dividend yield of 3.5%. Why is the market rating lower? Been a bit of earnings volatility here.
There has, and I think it speaks to the cyclicality of the revenues. Of course, very, very dependent on the milk price.
Yeah.
So last year we saw...
What influences, that's the word I'm looking for, the milk price? Is it input costs, drought, rain, cows?
Yeah, well, you got to ask the cows. So, I mean,
what's wrong with the cows?
Obviously, the input costs, so the feed that you have to feed your cows. I mean, that has quite a big effect on the milk price, but it is supply and demand. So
it's also a transport element, so high fuel prices could influence them. That stuff has to be collected and then chilled.
There we go. So last year, the market was in quite a big oversupply, and I think the company did quite well. I mean, and I think that just speaks to the resilience of their model.
Yep.
They've actually been changing
the graph.
their model away from pure milk production.
One thing that has confused me, and to be honest, as I sit here, I don't really have the answer to it, is that they had a relationship with Danone, which is a global player in the yogurts and cheeses area, and then they cancelled that. Parmalat has come back into the industry. So I had a little bit of brand confusion concepts going on here. I don't really know anymore exactly who owns who or who has which deals anymore. But Clover did lose one key relationship, but I guess that's an opportunity for renewal and your own brand to come to the fore.
That's it. So we have seen them introducing a competitor to Yogisip, and I think that's exactly that. They, of course, moved away from those deals, but now looking at increasing their own private label space.
Yeah. Hot or not? We're out of time.
I'm quite hot. I think they did quite well the last year, very resilient, and it's going to be interesting to see whether they will be able to diversify their stream further. So it's very risky.
The water business is a tremendous one. Share price has recovered. Price still looks relatively cheap, so you're going to back them to go into this one.
I am.
Okay, I'm going to go not hot. I know this is disappointing, but I'm just concerned about that earnings volatility, specifically in the milk space.